अभी ये बुक कोई पढ़े या नहीं पढ़े, यार पढ़ ले तो बहुत अच्छा, नहीं पढ़े तो फिर you know what I say. I looked at Jackie and I said, यार you fucking look like stars. जग्गू कहता है we are stars.
And you believed in MBBS right away.
Of course. प्रोड्यूसर तो मैं बाय फ्लूक ही बन गया. संजय बंसाली ने मुझे बोला एक लड़का है वो प्रोमो काटेगा, पतला सा लड़का था. मैंने संजय बंसाली को कौन है, कहता है ये राजू हिरन है.
So Vinod sir, I met you 26 years ago when I was 26. But there is no way in hell it looks like that. You know, look at you. And my first question is, how the hell do you do this?
First of all, why you call me Vinod sir? You are already putting a distance with that Vinod sir. No, it's okay. I'm just... Because I have people like you in my life, Abhijat. You know, I'm fortunate enough to surround myself with such wonderful people that I am happy and I sleep well, and I think that's why...
You do sleep a lot, I know that, because once on a flight to LA, I was very concerned that as soon as the flight took off from Dubai, you went to sleep, and till LA when they announced the landing and they made you wake up, you did not wake up for those
I remember you came very concerned to the first class thing and said, is he okay?
Yeah.
I still remember, I said, I'm fine.
Because I was tremendously envious of this ability to sleep through an entire flight. I think, you know, see, the reason I call you Vinod sir is that you taught me everything. You taught me cinema first of all, and you taught me so much of life. And, you know, from the time I met you, if you recall, it was just a one-bedroom apartment. And at that time also, you used to tell me, ki yaar, this is so amazing. We are living in such a luxury. And then after every house that was made, you kept saying that. I mean, I have never seen you unhappy at any point. And yet, it's not been an easy ride.
No, it's been tough, but you know, I think we are rich or poor here. Because basically, like I said in the book, there are only 3 problems people have. Number 1 is health, which is the most critical. I mean, the richest man in the world falls sick. What is he going to do about it? And number 2 is family, which is all of you, my cinema family and my biological family. And number 3, frankly, is cinema. And cinema is my passion. I love it. And everything else doesn't matter. You actually wrote, I still remember you wrote something about you know, there was a book that was 30 years of Vinod Chopra films. And you had written a line, you had quoted P.L. Deshpande, Phula Deshpande, yes. And you had said that we were so happy that we didn't realize we are poor.
You know, his line is, there was so much happening in life which was joyous that there was no time to remember that we are poor.
Correct. What a great line. And that is exactly how life has been with me. Because of COVID, I have come to this office which is looking rather fancy in this frame after God knows a year. So that means this office actually means nothing to me. I can live without it.
Right.
But people get so attached. This is my office. This is my orange wall. This is my blue thing. None of this is needed. There's another thing in the book. My father told me. He said there was this great saint and this great Maharaja Hari Singh in Kashmir, the fable goes, came to him to gift him an ashram and everything. So this Nand Rishi was sitting there और वो धूप सेक रहा था. और इसका घोड़ा जो है उसके सामने आके खड़ा हो गया और महाराजा आए तो सब खड़े हुए. तो महाराजा ने कहा आप कुछ भी मांगे मैं देने आया हूँ. तो उसने कहा यार जरा थोड़ा हट जा, धूप रुक रही है. तो घोड़ा हट गया उसका. फिर वो महाराजा उतरा नीचे घोड़े से, बोला बोलिए स्वामी जी क्या करूं. कहता तुम मैंने जो मांगा तूने दे दिया, अब और क्या मांगा. तो उसने कहा पर आपने कुछ मांगा ही नहीं. कहता मांगा ना, धूप रोक रहा था तू मेरी, तो मैंने हटा दिया, मुझे धूप मिल गई और कुछ चाहिए नहीं. So frankly, our needs are really minimal. And I learned that from my father and from Kashmir. All of us are who we are because of our parents. Maybe that is the reason that I look the way I look, because I don't care.
No, actually, you know, one of the reasons why the book is so important for me is that it talks about your formative years. The early days when you're a rebel and up against the system, when you're taking on people, that phase I find the most fascinating. And I would like you to take us on that journey a little bit, like, you know, when you won the national award.
See, it said national award and it said cash award 4,000 rupees. You know, I went up the stage in Vigyan Bhavan, all dressed up, expecting my national award, but most importantly, expecting 4,000 rupees. So Mr. L.K. Advani was the INB minister, and Mr. Sanjeeva Reddy was the president. So first he put that thing on me, but my whole thing was, where's my envelope? So I was given the envelope, and on stage I opened it. मुझे लगा 4,000 रुपए होंगे तो थोड़ा मोटा होगा,
थोड़ा सा बंडल होगा.
उसमें से निकालता हूं तो एक वो बॉन्ड निकलता है, पोस्टल बॉन्ड, 4,000 रुपीज एनकैशेबल आफ्टर 7 years. तो मैं तो वहीं खड़ा हो गया. मैंने कहा सर ये तो कैश अवार्ड, वेयर इज कैश? कहता है पर 7 years के बाद तेरे को इतने पैसे मिल जाएंगे,
डबल.
अब मैं खड़ा हूं स्टेज पे और मिस्टर अडवाणी आईएनबी मिनिस्टर हैं और सामने उनके प्रेसिडेंट और तीसरा मैं, और कोई है ही नहीं. तो मैं उनके साथ बोलने लगा हिंदी में कि पर सर मुझे तो कैश चाहिए था, कैश अवार्ड है, ये तो 7 साल के बाद है. कहते हो जाएगा आप उतरिए स्टेज से, चलिए विज्ञान भवन में दूरदर्शन लाइव टेलीकास्ट चल रहा है. मैंने कहा नहीं सर, मैं उतर गया तो मुझे मिलेंगे नहीं, मुझे चाहिए. इसमें प्रेसिडेंट इन्वॉल्व हो गया, उनको हिंदी उतनी आती नहीं थी. तो उन्होंने बोला कि व्हाट्स गोइंग ऑन यंग मैन, व्हाट्स इज देयर अ प्रॉब्लम? मैंने कहा यस सर देयर इज अ प्रॉब्लम, दे सेड कैश अवार्ड, दे इज गिविंग मी अ बॉन्ड. I can't take it. I want cash. Mr. Advani said, okay, you come to Shastri Bhavan tomorrow 11 o'clock. I'll give you cash. तो मैं, अब वहाँ 3 ही लोग थे, तो मैंने प्रेसिडेंट को बोला सर, if he doesn't give me,
you are the witness. You are the witness.
You are the witness. और कोई है ही नहीं ना. He was very nice. He said, no, Mr. Advani is a very nice man. He'll do it. If he doesn't, you please come to Rashtrapati Bhavan. We will solve it for you. तो मैं उतर गया. नेक्स्ट डे 11 बजे गया. अडवाणी जी गुस्से में बैठे हुए, बड़ा सा रूम था, बड़ा टेबल था, मैं अंदर गया. अरे उन्होंने इतने गुस्से में बोला, ये है भारत का भविष्य, ये है राष्ट्रीय पुरस्कार के विजेता, आप पिताजी को फोन लगाइए. तो मैंने फोन करते करते मैंने पूछा सर आपने ब्रेकफास्ट किया? तो ही लुक्ड एट मी, हाँ 11 बज गए. क्यों पूछ रहे हैं आप? मैंने कहा सर मैंने नहीं किया. क्यों? मैंने कहा मेरे पास पैसे नहीं है, मैं भूखा हूं, मेरे पास 1200 रुपए उधार के मैं लेके आऊं बंबई से. ये कमीज जो है उधार की है, ये नई पैंट है. पहली बार मैं लाइफ में एयर कंडीशन चेयर कार में आया हूं, 3rd क्लास में नहीं आया, क्योंकि मेरे पास पैसे हैं. अब मैं जाके उनको क्या कहूंगा कि 7 साल के बाद 1200 के बदले आप मेरे से 2000 रुपए ले लो? अरे यार, ही बिकेम वेरी इमोशनल. ही लुक्ड एट मी एंड सेड आप क्या खाएंगे? पराठा, अंडा, कुछ. तो देन ही ऑर्डर्ड ब्रेकफास्ट फॉर मी. आई विल नेवर फॉरगेट दैट. Never ever forget that gesture. And I ate that, and while I was in the Rashtrapati Bhavan, he did something, sent me to Golda Khana दिल्ली में, वहाँ मैंने वो दिया और उन्होंने मुझे 4,000 रुपए कैश दिए.
Incredible.
And that was the first income of my life.
And the bizarre thing is that you seem to have that confidence that because the line that you had told me then, 26 years ago, 7 साल के बाद तो मैं इतना अमीर बनने वाला हूं कि मैं बहुत सारा पैसा दे सकता हूं.
That's right. Yes, I told him.
मुझे अभी डबल दे दो,
मैं 7 साल के बाद
7 साल के बाद बहुत ज्यादा पैसा दे दूंगा, मैं अमीर बनने वाला हूं.
मुझे था ये. I had that crazy मुन्ना भाई confidence कि मुझे तो कोई रोक ही नहीं सकता, वो तो हो ही जाएगा.
And
like I said in the book, you have my memories with you. You know me more than I know myself.
Where did that confidence come from? Because another thing which I vividly remember is after film school, you had made a list of people that you would want to work with. Mr. Bachchan figured very prominently on that list, and you had told me that when you went to meet him, you got off an auto, and he was standing right there, and you told him that I've come in an auto, but I can make a movie.
To Amitabh Bachchan, I will always be grateful for saying what he said. I had Murder at Monkey Hill, my film, had won the National Award. Rishida arranged the screening for Amitabh Bachchan. And he came to Natraj studio to see the film. And the moment the film finished, he looked at me and said, when do we work together? I started laughing. He said, क्या हुआ, हंस क्यों रहे? मैंने कहा सर मेरी स्ट्रगल खत्म हो गई.
Amazing.
मेरी तो स्ट्रगल ही खत्म हो गई. आपने बोल दिया when do we work together, तो अब क्या स्ट्रगल है? You know, it's like now, if I see any kid's film that I like, I make it a point to reach him or her and say, great film, for whatever it is worth. I'm no Amitabh Bachchan, but मैं उसको ढूंढ के बोलता हूँ, यार मुझे तेरी फिल्म बहुत अच्छी लगी. Because it's very, very important for the young people to know. You know, एक साहस बनता है यार, कोई ऐसा बोले कि यार बहुत अच्छा काम किया. So for me, I'll always be grateful to Amitabh for that.
So just as these meetings are fascinating with Mr. Bachchan, one meeting I again found very unique when you told me, and all of this when I was 26, the first time I was meeting you in those first 3 days. Most of these stories that I'm talking about now, you had told me in those first 3 days in the context of the scripting. It was not in any other context. There was no name drop, nothing. But something would come up, a relevant situation, and you would just say, कि ऐसे हुआ था, ऐसे हुआ था, ऐसे होता है. And you had just told me suddenly about how you met Francis Ford Coppola.
I had met him when I met you. Yeah, I had met him.
You had met him, and
nominated. Yeah. I was nominated for an Oscar before I met you.
Oh, long back. I met you right after 1942.
I somehow feel you've been with me all my life. I somehow feel that, you were sitting with me with the Oscars on the next seat. It's like crazy, Abhijat. I have to say this, and I hope they use this, that one of the finest things to happen to me in my life is that you came into my life.
Oh, yes.
Because you brought so much joy. And also, Abhijat, let me tell you, I remember, and you put it in the book, you said, and I quote, that when I met you first, I said, we will work together till you go corrupt. So the idea was not to say you won't go corrupt. And you've written it very nicely. I said, भाई जब तक corrupt होगा तब तक मेरे साथ काम कर ले, जब corrupt होगा तो कहीं और कर लेना. पर यार तू corrupt ही नहीं हुआ. 26 साल हो गए, तू ऐसे का वैसे.
You had said that.
ये जोक नहीं है ब्रदर, ये फिल्मी दुनिया में जोक नहीं है कि तू exactly वैसे ही है.
आपने मुझसे ये कहा था कि तो तू बता तू कब corrupt होगा. तो we'll be working for that long. So I said, sir, कभी नहीं. Very timidly I had answered. So you had said देखेंगे. So that was very, very memorable. No, but it was very inspiring. First of all, somebody standing there and telling you that it's wiser and more practical to take those shortcuts, but they will not lead you anywhere. And even if they do, it's a big doubt whether you'll be really happy. One of the most memorable
yeah.
No,
you finish, then I want to say that.
We were walking on your terrace, and it was a house which was just built, and you're talking to me about a very...
I married Anu in that one room.
Yes, absolutely. I'm so grateful to her that she used to type. When I remember that, I feel so embarrassed that I didn't know typing. I had not really seen a computer actually at that time. I was so raw. And then you married Anu in that place, then the house was built, and we were walking on the terrace, and I was asking you about a pivotal decision in your life where you could have compromised and you did not. It was about Parinda, about the casting of Parinda. You told me that, look, I didn't give in at that time. And had I given in, you said probably the movie would have been made, probably the movie would have been almost as good, and I would have earned as much, and we would have been able to build this house. But अभी जो ये terrace पे चलने में मजा आ रहा है ना, वो मजा नहीं आता. ऐसा मजा नहीं आता. Which was a great thing.
हमारी जिंदगी आज अच्छी कट रही है, और हमने जिंदगी में कोई knowingly compromise नहीं किया अभिजात. तू तो करप्ट ही नहीं हुआ 26 साल. मैं शायद कभी I don't know, कभी मैंने कुछ कर दिया होगा गड़बड़, लेकिन by and large मैं भी नहीं हुआ हूँ. तीसरी मुन्ना भाई नहीं बनाई बिकॉज हमारे पास स्क्रिप्ट नहीं है. लोग बोलते हैं हम लोग पागल हैं. कौन सा स्टूडियो नहीं बनाएगा?
बिल्कुल.
उधर भी कितनी अब बनती जा रही, जो भी बनती, नंबर 1, नंबर 2, नंबर 3. हमारी तीसरी नहीं आ रही. क्यों? बिकॉज हमारे पास स्क्रिप्ट नहीं. अब तुम सोचो हाउ स्टूपिड, रिडिकुलस एंड डम वी आर फ्रॉम द पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू ऑफ quote unquote those studios. Who must feel these guys are crazy? Raju Irani, Abhijat Joshi, Vinod Chopra, all mad.
Right.
But we are happy in this madness. Because when we make the third Munna Bhai, which hopefully we'll make soon, it has to be a great film. Otherwise we won't make it. अच्छा, फिल्म अच्छी बने नहीं बने उसको तो भूल जाओ. At least हमको लगना चाहिए हम कुछ ग्रेट फिल्म बना रहे हैं. हमने बकवास बना दी, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है यार. लेकिन वो इंटेंशन में तो वो साला कॉम्प्रोमाइज मत करो ना यार.
Right.
विचारों को तो बुलंद रखो कि हम बनाएंगे ग्रेट. नहीं बनी तो कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं.
So, like Bachchan Saab or Hrishikesh Mukherjee Saab, one meeting which you had told me then about, and which was fascinating, was meeting Francis Ford Coppola.
Yeah, at the Oscar time.
And that was also in a unique chain of circumstances when you got nominated for an Oscar, and you're in your 20s at that time.
I had no idea कि एफडी ने ऑस्कर को भेजी भी है। तो मुझे मेरे किसी दोस्त का फोन आया, यार तेरी फिल्म ऑस्कर के लिए नॉमिनेट हो गई। मैंने कहा यार ऑस्कर के लिए नॉमिनेट बहुत बड़ी चीज होती है, ऐसे नहीं होता। कहता पेपर में लिखा है। अब वो जब मैंने पढ़ा तो मुझे यकीन नहीं आया ये नॉमिनेशन है। तो मैंने एफडी को फोन किया कि भैया ये नॉमिनेट हुई है। हाँ नॉमिनेट हुई। अरे क्या बात कर रहे हैं, पिक्चर नॉमिनेट। ना पासपोर्ट है, ना टिकट है, ना वीजा है, कुछ नहीं था। भागा दिल्ली श्री एल.के. अडवाणी के पास, आईएनबी मिनिस्टर थे, उन्होंने पराठे खिलाए थे एंड इट बीन वेरी नाइस टू मी। मिस्टर एल.के. अडवाणी गॉट मी अ पासपोर्ट इन 1 day। ही गेव मी एन एयर इंडिया टिकट। अब वीज़ा नहीं है। अब वहाँ से ट्रेन में चल के पहुँचे बम्बई, ब्रिज कैंडी में अमेरिकन काउंसिल और इंडियन गार्ड था, वो इंग्लिश में बोलता मेरे साथ, प्लीज़ कम ऑन मंडे, इट्स सैटरडे, वी आर क्लोज फॉर वीकेंड। मैंने कहा यार तो हिंदी में बात करना, वीकेंड क्या क्लोज है, मेरा मंडे मुझे जाना है। जोर से बोलने लगा, उतरा एक अंग्रेज ऊपर से, मुझे बोलता है यंग मैन इफ यू आर नॉट आउट ऑफ दिस प्लेस इन अ सेकेंड आई विल कॉल द पुलिस। मैंने कहा यू नो आई हैव अ प्रॉब्लम, द ऑस्कर्स आर ऑन मंडे। तो मुझे कहता है व्हाट यू हैव टू डू विद ऑस्कर। मैंने कहा आई एम नॉमिनेटेड। वो रुक गया, कहता है यू हैव प्रूफ। उसको लगा मैं पागल हूं। मैंने कहा यस। मैंने टाइम्स ऑफ इंडिया का न्यूज़पेपर निकाला, दूसरा पेपर था, मैंने गोल्डन पीकॉक जीता था। फॉर्चुनेटली फ्रंट पेज पे मेरी फोटो थी न्यूज़पेपर में, वो भी निकाला। ऑस्कर नॉमिनेशन की लेटर निकाली। वो मुझे देख के कहता है यू आर नॉमिनेटेड। मैंने कहा यस, आई हैव अ टिकट फॉर दैट नाइट, गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया हैज गिवन मी टिकट, सब बताया। यार वो बंदा अंदर गया, मुझे नहीं पता क्या करेगा। वो कुछ 1-1.5 घंटे में आया, मैं बाहर बैठा रहा। उसने मुझे बोला हियर इट इज, नेक्स्ट टाइम please make sure you don't make a racket. And with that and the Air India went into America. उधर जाके रहने के पैसे नहीं थे, तो एयरपोर्ट पे अब मैं ढूंढ रहा हूँ। वो उन दिनों एयरपोर्ट पे होता था, दबा के बटन मोटेल वाले उठा, तो मैं इंडियन एक्सेंट ढूंढ रहा था। तो एक ला सिएनेगा मोटेल थी, उसने कहा हेलो। मैंने कहा फ्रॉम इंडिया। आई सेड आई एम नॉमिनेटेड, आई हैव नो मनी। वन मिस्टर पटेल एज यूजुअल। वो आया वैन में, मुझे लेके गया। ला सिएनेगा में ही है, ला सिएनेगा मोटेल, स्टिल देयर।
You have shown it to me.
Yes, he gave me a room and I was hungry, so he said I'll take you out for dinner. तो मैंने कहा आप अमेरिका में क्या खिलाएगा देखेंगे। वो देवी कर का एक रेस्टोरेंट था, ले गया, उसने मसाला डोसा मेरे को खिलाया। ये मैं लाइफ में भूलूंगा नहीं कि मैं ऑस्कर के लिए अमेरिका गया और मैंने ऑस्कर में वो खाया। Yeah, that was quite a trip. Yeah. Meeting Francis Coppola was a great thing because he was right there. And this gentleman from FD was with me. He was pretty drunk and happy. So I said to him कि यार देख मैं इतनी दूर से आया हूँ और मेरे में हिम्मत नहीं कि मैं 5 स्टेप्स लेके इसको बोलूँ कि यार यू आर ए ग्रेट मैन, आई हैव कम हियर टू मीट यू। वो माइकल किमिनो से बात कर रहा था। उस साल डेयर हंटर नॉमिनेट हुई थी। भाई साहब वो चल पड़े उस तरह, वो उसको जाके बोलते हैं मिस्टर फ्रांसिस। वो कहता है यस, कहता है माई डायरेक्टर वांट्स टू मीट यू, ही इज नॉमिनेटेड फॉर ऑस्कर। उनको बड़ा था कि ऑस्कर का एक ही नॉमिनेट हुआ। वो मुझे देखता है, यार मुझे शर्म आई। मैंने कहा या तो भाग लो या चलो। करेंगे तो गया मैंने कहा आई एम सॉरी, आई एम responsible for this intrusion into your privacy. I just told the gentleman that I don't have the courage to walk up these 5 steps, and I always thought I'm a courageous man. So he smiled. He says, "You are nominated." I said, I was very young that time, early 20s. I looked very young. So he said, "So why don't you stay here and make films? You should stay here immediately." And I said, "Anything Godfather says." And he started laughing.
I recall that I think what you just described is the post-Oscar party, right?
Yes, post-Oscar.
And at the Oscars, because you did not have a suit.
हुआ ये कि ऑस्कर के लिए आपको टक्स या कुछ नेशनल ड्रेस पहनना पड़ता है। अब टक्स तो कहाँ से लाएंगे? वो फोन किया तो रेंट के पैसे लगते हैं। नेशनल ड्रेस क्या पहनूंगा? कोट तो था ही नहीं मेरे पास, पैंट भी नहीं थी। तो मैंने कहा पहनूं क्या? तो मेरे पास खादी का कुर्ता पजामा था, नाइट सूट मेरा। मैं नाइट सूट पहन के गया हूं, किसी ने रोका नहीं। नेशनल ड्रेस है, मैं इंडिया से हूं। और मैं बैठा और बिल्कुल, और मैं अगर ऑस्कर जीत जाता तो मेरा हो जाता। वो नेशनल ड्रेस में आया था।
योर स्पीच इन योर पॉकेट।
अरे स्पीच तो मैं श्योर था यार मैं जीतूंगा। मैंने क्या सोचा था, ऑस्कर के लिए नॉमिनेट हुआ तो जीतना तो है ही है। ऐसा तो मैंने कभी सोचा ही नहीं कि खाली नॉमिनेट होकर रह जाऊंगा। तो पूरी स्पीच रेडी थी। डेयर कंट्री मैन इंडिया, मैं बहुत इंडिया का गुणगान करने वाला था, वो हुआ नहीं स्पीच अनफॉर्चुनेटली मेरे जेब में रह गया।
What a great experience.
Yeah, it was
so
great.
real.
And but I have to tell you, this lady next to me, उन्होंने हमको कहा था, you are on camera, please don't move. तो मैं तो ऐसे बैठा हुआ था कि भाई कैमरे में हर तरफ से मेरे पे ही फोटो आ रही है, तो वो लेडी बार बार उठ के आए जाए, तो मैंने उसको बोला, you know, they said we are on camera, you not so. She said I'm really sorry. Yes, I understand. वो बैठ गई। फिर उन्होंने कहा ऑस्कर बेस्ट एक्ट्रेस ऑस्कर गोज टू जेन फोंडा फॉर कमिंग होम। ये लेडी उठ के गई यार, मैंने कहा मर गया ये जेन फोंडा। तो वो जब वापस आए मैंने कहा आई एम सॉरी जेन फोंडा, आई एम सॉरी, आई डिडंट नो यू। कश्मीरी था यार, कहाँ इतनी समझ, कहाँ से कहाँ पहुंच गए। She was very nice. She said, I figured you didn't know who I am, but what you said was right. Amazing. So that was very nice.
Amazing.
It's been a great life, yaar, Abhijat.
Great life, sir. And you know, this Hollywood, also Indian cinema, I recall that at your graduation, Mr. R.K. Lakshman.
No, not my graduation, it was a convocation. I was still a student.
Right.
Yeah. And he said something very simple. He says, bad films make good money. Everybody is quiet. Good films make bad money. Why don't you guys make good films that make good money? End of story. And then of course when I saw Godfather, I realized how a good film can make good money. See, Godfather, the studios had said it is rubbish, it's gone. अरे मुन्ना भाई MBBS यार, मुन्ना भाई MBBS किसी ने खरीदी नहीं है। डिस्ट्रीब्यूटर्स ने देखी, उन्होंने कहा बकवास फिल्म है, बोरीवली के आगे किसी को समझ ही नहीं आएगी फिल्म। और उसकी वजह से हम अमीर हो गए, क्योंकि किसी ने जब खरीदी नहीं, हमने खुद ही रिलीज की और अब कितने चली। Then again, like Munna Bhai's good cinema, that's making
which
good
makes
money.
good money. Yeah,
Absolutely.
Yeah. You had told me one thing that even if it doesn't make huge money, try very hard that it at least recovers.
Ideally, that should happen, because then you can survive as a filmmaker. See, मैंने तो भूख देखी है ना यार, मैंने तो देखा है खामोश में कि जब लोग पिक्चर खरीदते नहीं तो आपकी हालत क्या हो जाती है, बिकॉज नेक्स्ट पिक्चर कैसे बनाओगे। टू बी एबल टू मेक सिनेमा यू बिलीव इन, you have to make a film within budget, so you recover your budget and make your next one.
And you believed in MBBS right away.
Of course I believe. I made that film because I thought कोई बनाएगा नहीं इतनी अच्छी film.
Yeah,
Producer तो मैं by fluke ही बन गया.
Raju was editing with you.
Yes.
And you liked his editing, and Raju had written a script and he was saying that if he could meet one of the actors through you.
See, Raju का तो meeting भी बड़ा सीन है. संजय बंसाली was my assistant in 1940.
Right.
तो संजय बंसाली ने मुझे बोला एक लड़का है वो प्रोमो काटेगा आपका। गया मैं, प्रोमो काटा, बहुत बकवास प्रोमो था यार। ये पतला सा लड़का था। मैंने संजय बंसाली को कौन है, कहता है ये राजू ईरान। मैंने कहा इसको, मैंने बोला इतना बकवास है ये, तू एडिटिंग मतलब पता नहीं क्या गाली दिया, मुझे याद नहीं, राजू को याद होगा, गाली वाली दिया, इसको निकालो यहाँ से। और मैं वापस आ गया। फिर 2 दिन के बाद संजय ने कहा कि सर वो एक प्रोमो और मैंने कटवाया। आई थॉट पता नहीं किसने काटा, उधर खाली संजय बंसाली था, कोई नहीं था। प्रोमो देखा, मैंने कहा यार कमाल का प्रोमो, ये है ना बात, ये किसने काटा? तो वही लड़का अंदर आता है। मैंने उसको गले लगा लिया, मैंने कहा यार कमाल है। एंड राजू टोल्ड मी मच लेटर कि दैट वाज हिज जादू की
जप्पी। Raju felt the warmth at that hug, and it was such a tight hug that Raju said that that hug was very empowering, and it gave him the idea of, in a way, of Jadoo Ki Jappi. That's amazing. Yeah. So there is this thing that talent, talent is it feels very much at home with you. When you don't like something, you also make it your business to tell that person, because you want that person to do things differently or to improve or whatever. But I think you're not able to hold back.
No, I have no filter. That's the biggest problem. I think Penguin at one time wanted to call unscripted no filters. Hashtag no filter. Because यार मैंने लाइफ में कभी फिल्टर लगाया ही नहीं ना.
But through that, this is very interesting world that you've created of associates, people who have spent years working with you. One association was very short-lived, but you have talked about it very often, and that was with R.D. Burman. Because it was just one movie.
Two,
but 2 movies. But when I say one movie, that it became that kind of an absolute phenomenon.
When I wanted him for 1942 A Love Story, HMV, which was the only music company, actually came and told me Okay, don't take him. He's finished. You take someone else. Because I had done Parinda with him, I had faith in him, and I knew. And the first tune, now it's well known, so I won't repeat it. The first tune he made of Kuch Na Ko was terrible. He's told me यही बिकता है, यही चलता है. मैंने कहा that is why you're destroying yourself. मैं तो आपसे बिकता है वो तो खरीदने ही नहीं आया ना. मैंने आज तक तेरे को नहीं बोला अभिजात जोशी ये सीन लिखी ये बिकता है. भाड़ में जाए यार नहीं बिके.
He said that give me 1 week, right?
Yeah, I told him I'll give you 1 year, and he had tears in his eyes, R.D. Burman, and then he created magic. Absolutely.
Wow.
And I really wish that he had lived a little longer to see what he had done. But it's like Van Gogh. He created great music all his life, but 42 was really something that brought him back. He was a great man, absolutely.
And you have expressed that regret so often that he was not there to see that.
I remember one thing, it's not in the book. एक उन्होंने ट्यून बनाई थी प्यार के मोड़ पे परिंदा में, डिफिकल्ट ट्यून थी. तो मैं वहाँ से उतरा पंचम के घर से, मैं रेनू सलूजा, विनोद प्रधान माय कैमरामैन. तो हम कोने में खड़े हो गए. मैंने कहा यार वो क्या धुन थी, प्यार के मोड़, तो वो नोट नहीं पकड़ रहा था. तो वहां से आरडी जा रहा था अपनी फिएट में. तो मैंने कहा दादा, उतर गया. मैंने कहा दादा नोट क्या है, वो नोट गड़बड़. खड़ा हो गया वो भी, वो लुंगी और वो पहन के, और वो भी करने लगे नो नो नो. उन्होंने यार तूने भुला दिया ये नोट. ऐसे ऊपर देखा तो सब खिड़कियों से लोग नीचे देख रहे थे. आरडी बर्मन कहता यार तू तो फकीर है. मुझे बोलता है तेरे पास तो कुछ नहीं है. लोग बोलेंगे आरडी बर्मन सड़क पे उतर गया, प्लीज मेरे घर चल, मैं ट्यून बना. So he took me back and then we found the note. He was such a great guy.
That was the first time you worked with you had worked with great actors, like you had worked with the great Naseeruddin Shah before that, and in Parinda for the first time you worked with stars of Indian cinema. Two stars you took. What was that experience like? How did it?
See, I'll tell you one thing and then they'll tell you everything. See, I was very, very reluctant. I was pushed into that situation by Nasir, also by others, and but one thing I will never forget. There was a scene I was shooting in a small little flat, and both these actors were wearing the same clothes and they had to go for a party that night. So I finished, I said, अच्छा तुम लोग जाओ कल मिलेंगे. तो दोनों आए, बिल्कुल ऐसा अलग ही दिख रहे यार, क्या कपड़े पहने. I looked at Jackie and I said, यार you fucking look like stars. Jagu कहता है we are stars. What do you mean we look like that? दोनों अनिल और Jackie, we are stars. And then I realized, oh my God, they are stars.
One of my favorite memories of Parinda that you had told me again was Mr. Jackie Shroff coming to your place for a late night rehearsal. The rose story.
He had come late, so he thought I'll be very angry. तो वो एक रोज लेके आया था कि इसको मैं खिड़की को खोलेगा, मैं बोलूँगा यार तेरे लिए मैं फूल लेके आया. अब वो साला रॉन्ग फ्लोर पे चला गया. ऑन द 3rd फ्लोर, ही वेंट ऑन द 4th फ्लोर. रात के 1-2 बजे घंटी बजाई. वो हाउसवाइफ ने खोला, कौन है, इसने देखा, इसने उसको रोज दे दिया. वो रोज उसने ले लिया, सॉरी करके कर उतर गया है, समझ गया रॉन्ग जगह आया. 3rd फ्लोर पे आया, मुझे कहता यार सॉरी आई वोक अप द लेडी ऑन द 4th. मैंने कहा यार तू पागल है, तू 2 बजे रात को. कहता पर मैंने उसको फूल दे दिया, मैं तेरे लिए लाया. Next day that woman comes to me and says, I thought I had a dream that Jackie Shroff came to me, gave me a flower. Then I saw that flower on the kitchen table. Did he come?
She thought it was a dream and then she saw the rose.
Yeah. Then she realized कि यार हुआ क्या. फिर मुझे पूछा उसने.
There's something about these encounters. Like we had an encounter with Mr. Peter O'Toole on the flight in Jodhpur. I'll take you briefly on that journey and then you have to tell me the second part of it.
Yes, absolutely, with pleasure.
The way we met him was, we knew that he and Anthony Quinn were in Jodhpur at the time, and we had gone there for Eklavya.
That's right.
And we had, for many days we had done scripting, and then while we were leaving at the airport, we realized that he was there and he was going to come on the same flight. And you just told him that on the flight we'll get you 2 large glasses of lemonade.
That's right.
That was a line from Lawrence of Arabia. And so he smiled and he was going, and then I called out and I said, well played Thomas, which was his line from Beckett.
Yes.
So he turned and he said that was 41 years ago.
Unbelievable.
And then through the journey, we all gathered at the back of the plane, and chatted almost throughout the journey. And when we landed in Mumbai, he lost balance. He was quite old at that time.
Correct.
He was almost 75 at that time.
He lost his balance and I caught him. I caught him.
You caught
him. And he just looked at me and said, I was only acting. And I, with the same tone, said, and I was only directing, Peter. And we became friends for life.
Yeah,
can you imagine just one line?
What a friend
he just said, I was only acting. I said, yes, I was directing.
And then he came for dinner at home.
But then he said, please don't call too many people and all that. So I said, Peter, nobody likes me in this city and I don't like anybody. So there's just you and me. There's nobody. I'll never forget. I told him the story that in Kashmir I was so poor that I could never dream of going to Royal Academy of Dramatic Art. So RADA was a dream for me. And at that time उनका prospectus 1 pound में आता था, तो मैंने बचा के उन दिनों 50 रुपए का होता था, बचा के 1 pound का उनका prospectus मंगाया था. वो मेरे पास अभी भी कहीं है, वो मैं लेके उस prospectus को पढ़ता रहता था कि and I knew कि यार मैं कभी जा नहीं सकता हूँ. I told him this story that I couldn't. And when we went to London, he called me for dinner. तो मुझे रेस्टोरेंट में खाना खिलाया, फिर बड़े अपने वो फोटो है बुक में वो उस डिनर की. एंड देन ही सेड दैट वुड यू लाइक टू गो फॉर अ स्ट्रोल, ही स्पोक विद दैट वेरी ब्रिटिश एक्सेंट, वी नो दैट. आई सेड यस श्योर पीटर, लेट्स गो. एंड ही टुक मी फॉर अ वॉक एंड देन सडनली ब्रॉट मी इन फ्रंट ऑफ अ बिल्डिंग एंड सेड, यू रिकॉग्नाइज दिस बिल्डिंग? आई सेड नो, आई डिडंट. ही सेड, दिस इज RADA. Oh my God. And he took me in and there were those wooden steps and I just broke down. I just started weeping. I said, who would say that one day Lawrence of Arabia, and Lawrence of Arabia, yaar, koi joke hai, Lawrence of Arabia will bring me to RADA. Can you imagine a kid from Kashmir, Wazir Bagh 35 है, Wazir Bagh मोहल्ले का लड़का, और रॉयल अकेडमी ऑफ ड्रामेटिक आर्ट में उसको पीटर ओटूल, जो लॉरेंस ऑफ अरेबिया है, जो ग्रेटेस्ट एक्टर था उस वक्त, वन इन द वर्ल्ड एंड ऑफ कोर्स इन ब्रिटिश हिस्ट्री, और वो मुझे वहाँ लेके जाता है और कहता है ये देख. भैया इससे ज़्यादा आप क्या करेंगे.
And now Raju's son Veer is in RADA.
It's a crazy connection. My daughter Zuni is at Stanford and she keeps saying, you're not half as happy I'm in Stanford like you're talking of RADA. But RADA is RADA.
Yeah. So now Zuni, Agni, Anu, your family, it's one of the warmest of spaces I've ever seen. Like the way in which the family always making a little fun of you when you say something nice about yourself.
Not little, too much fun they make of me.
But the way they love you and the way you connect, it's incredible. And of the many blessings that you have, this is the greatest, I think. So
I would think. They make fun of me. My wife, who everybody knows is a critic, she calls me pompous and deluded at times. So that's who I am. What do I do? Not only pompous, but even deluded. But yeah, what it's been very, I couldn't be so happy without my family, which is all of you and my biological family, cinema family, everybody. See, you cannot be happy in isolation. If you think that you can create grief for everybody and be happy, it's impossible. Because we are all connected. That's the mistake we make. Our greed, our everything makes us feel कि मुझे पैसे मिल जाए यार मैं उसके भी खा जाऊँ उसके बाद, लेकिन it will never make you happy. Because you are connected with everybody else in terms of whether you like it or not. तुझे दुख होगा तो मुझे कैसे दुख नहीं होगा? मुझे दुख होगा तुझे कैसे, तो so we are connected. Right. So therefore it's extremely important to understand that your happiness and joy is not only your happiness and joy. It is the joy and happiness of everybody around you, and it's therefore for selfish reasons you should make them happy.
John Donne की लाइन से ऐसी कि no man is an island entire in himself, every man is a continent, a part of the whole.
Correct.
Absolutely. So do not go to find out for whom the bell tolls.
Yeah.
Do not send to find out for whom the bell tolls. It tolls for you.
There you
I think you've lived like that, and that is the.
Okay, on that happy note we can end. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. This is fun,
for
sir.
chatting.
This is
Yeah,
so
it was
lovely.
fun, yeah,
We
great
had a
fun.
Great time again. One more time.
Again?
And
What
we-
is life without fun, man?